Same price as the old lithium battery packs, but with a larger capacity so your cameras will get a longer runtime. Let's take a look at TACTACAM's brand new for 2024 version 2 of their lithium ion rechargeable pack. If you like this thing and you want to get one for yourself, check the comments in the description because I'll put Amazon links in there so you can hit the TACTACAM store on Amazon and they'll have one to your house before you know it. Hunting season is right around the corner. We're all getting our cameras out in the woods and hopefully we are going to find some pictures of some animals that we want to go after. However, we all know that powering those cameras can be very expensive. I, for one, do not use any AA batteries at all. They are just way too expensive and just a total waste of money because once they are dead, you have to throw them away and start all over. So what I have been doing with my TACTACAMs is I have been using their rechargeable battery pack. Now, this is their version 1 rechargeable battery pack, which I've been using. You can see the date on it. It's from 2022. And if you want to see a review I did on these battery packs, you can look in the upper right hand corner of this video. I'll put a link up there and you can go check out that review. So I have been pretty happy with these battery packs. I have found that the battery life on the originals is slightly longer than AA batteries, but they are rechargeable, so I can bring it home, charge it up, and bring it back out in the woods the next time I go. So once I found out they were coming out with a version 2, I definitely wanted to check that out. So I just received my brand new version 2. They just released these right in time for the 2024 hunting season. I wish they would have put them out a little bit sooner, but better late than never, I guess. And if you liked the original battery packs, you're going to love these. If you were maybe not so much a fan of the original battery packs, pay attention because you might like this one a little bit more. There are some new features that you can't complain about the new features they put into these things. So let's open it up, take a look inside and see what's in there. First thing I want to show you is there are little instructions in here. You scan this with your cell phone and it will bring you to the page that gives you setup information. There's really not that much information that you need. It's a battery pack. It's not that hard to use. Here's what comes inside the box. You have your charging cable right here. It's a USB on one side and I can't remember the name of the other side, but that's what plugs into the battery. And then we have our battery pack. So if I can get this thing out of here, here's the battery pack. And let's talk about the new features that they put into this battery pack. First, the most easy thing to see on this is that there is a little button on the battery, and when you push that button, some green LEDs show up and it tells you how much life is left in the battery. If you use TACTACAM cameras, you probably know that the battery gauge that pops up in your camera information on your app tends to not be totally accurate. I mean, it's usually close, but it's not 100%. So if you happen to be out in the woods, you can pop this battery down and just hit that button and see how much power is left in the battery pack. The nice things about these battery packs is that they are compact and lightweight, so you can stick one in your pocket, you can put one in your pack, you can take a couple of them in the woods with you if you have multiple cameras, and that way when you get to your camera, you can just pop the old battery out, pop the new one in, and take the other ones home and charge them, which is what I do with my cameras. I'm running 12 TACTACAM cameras, so I probably have, I think I might have about 16 of these batteries, maybe 14, something like that. I know I have a couple extra batteries, so that way I can always have a couple charged batteries at home, so when I go into the woods, I can go to the cameras that may be down to 50% or 40%, and I can pull the batteries out and put a fresh battery into it. It makes things real easy to have a couple spares at home. Let's talk about battery life and capacity. Now, one of the things that I don't like about AA's is AA's, besides them being so expensive, they run out faster than any other power option you can use. So there's not a lot of capacity. Now, I can't remember the actual milliamp hour calculation of the AA batteries in the camera, but this original battery pack had a larger capacity than the AA's. Not by much, but it was larger. And then this battery pack, the new version 2, has now gone up. I believe it's a 30 or 40% increase. It's up to 5,000 milliamp hours on this battery pack. So it is a larger capacity battery pack than the original. Now, physically they're the same size, but it is a larger capacity and it's going to have a longer runtime for your cameras. The pricing on these batteries is pretty much the same as the original batteries. If I remember right, I got these off Amazon from the TACTACAM store. I will put a link in the comments and description of this video, so you can click on that Amazon link. It'll bring you right to this product and you can just buy it real easy and get it. I think it's around $55, somewhere in there. AA batteries are going to cost you about 20 bucks, 25 bucks each time you change them out. So if you take this battery and charge it twice, you've already broken even with what you're going to spend on your AA batteries. And if you look, like I showed you, this one has December 2022 on it. So this will be my second year with these batteries. And I don't know how many times I've recharged it, but trust me, you're going to save money in the long run. The other thing that I like about this battery pack is that in the bottom of the battery pack, you can see there is a little boss there. It looks like it takes about a number 4 screw. I'm not positive yet. But what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to go to my local hardware store and I'm going to buy some cable clamps and a small screw that will fit into there, that will thread into there. That way, when I plug in my solar panel or my external battery into the bottom of this battery, I can put that cable clamp in there and hold the cable in place, so I don't have to worry about squirrels or bears or whatever yanking that cable out and taking the power out of the camera. So I like that. I don't know why they put it in there. That's the only thing I can think of that they would use it for, but that's what I'm going to use it for. And I think it's going to work out better than just leaving the wire harness just dangling out of there, so it doesn't get unplugged accidentally by an animal. I think that is about it. That's all we can cover on this thing. That's all we need to cover about this thing. There's 3 important things. 1, you got that little screw holder that you can use. 2, it's got the lights on it where you can push the button and see how much capacity is left in the battery. And 3, this thing has a larger capacity in it than the previous version of it. So as far as I'm concerned, TACTACAM hit another one out of the ballpark with these. And oh, just so you know, I'm not getting paid to say that. I'm not sponsored by TACTACAM. I buy this stuff from Amazon, from the TACTACAM store on Amazon on my own, with my own money. So they're not paying me to make this video. I make this video because I use their products and I enjoy them. I've been happy with their new cameras that they put out this year. I'm happy with the new solar panel that they put out this year. And if you want to see a review video on the new solar panel, I will link that in the upper right hand corner, because I just did a review video of their new solar panel. So there are plenty of great ways to power their cameras other than using the really expensive AA batteries. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like this and think it's a good product. If you do, remember, click on those Amazon links. It'll take you right to this and you can buy one for yourself. And until the next video, until next time, I wish you nothing but tight lines and short blood trails.